Whoop-and Lewis, welcome back to the show, gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, episode of CJ Prescott on the show. Missed any of the episodes of our channel in the playlist.
Joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Royce Lewis.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
All right, folks. CJ,
now
the
it's
DH
the
here.
DH, CJ Prescott.
2 on. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. CJ is ready.
That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone.
Well, CJ does it again.
Her 69th homer of the year. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. Her 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now she can't miss.
So a 3-run blast for CJ.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good.
The batter, the designated hitter, CJ Prescott.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. But they hold her to just a 1-out single. Nice work to get the ball back in quickly.
Now center fielder.
Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. She did it with quick hands, good lower half, and
so one
just
out.
unloaded on that
CJ
ball.
on 4-0 Rays.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Got a change up,
I
a
used to
pretty
say
good one
Paredes.
too. Outside
You
corner,
suck, Paredes.
but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
So 2 outs.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Prescott at second. Duvall at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 left on.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this
Another
point.
knock
And that one
for
finds
CJ.
its way through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she's
Grounder might be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. So no runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, CJ Prescott.
This kid is so special.
She's a shortstop by trade and big-time power.
Seems like from day one, her strike zone and plate discipline looked like she'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Clobber to right field.
And CJ number 70, folks.
Another homer. Home run number 70 on the year. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's
101 on the extra kilo, I guess. There you have it, folks. 5-1 the Rays win.
Number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it
All right,
double
folks.
digits?
CJ going to be on the mound in this one.
Team.
12 hits, 1 error. They let 7
CJ going to be on the mound in this one. Let's do it.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, your 2025 Tampa Bay Rays.
Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, CJ Prescott. Let's see if she likes pitching at home.
For her, there is no place like home. She's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect her when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as she has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that she's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Manuel Margot leading things off and takes a strike.
I'm not quite sure why CJ has lost her pitches here.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Next pitch downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
On the ground to the left. Caballero whips it to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Spencer Steer, the next Twin up to hit.
The left fielder, Spencer Steer.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. So 2 down. CJ Prescott getting ready to hit. Obviously a player who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that she hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a player or platoon her.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a player that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swung on, belted. That's bad.
And that ball is gone, folks, out of here.
Gigantic blast. Their 71st home run of the season, and the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0, and that's her 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if she goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, she's going to feel like she's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, she put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Comes the next pitch, 0-2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jonathan India stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's outside. And here it comes. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Two. Line drive makes the
Right at him with the atom ball.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. 1-2. Correa leads off first with one away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2.
So CJ gets out of it again.
Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Dylan Cruz. And that drops in for a strike.
I said I'm not sure where CJ's pitches went here. You know, she has all them pitches, but for some reason, this game does that sometimes. I don't know why.
Center field. Siri in position. Makes the grab, one down. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
There we go.
That one catches
another
the zone.
strike
Oh,
to Kyle Farmer.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The Twins trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Off the plate, and that's ball 1.
Here comes another.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Bounce to the left side. Over to Diaz. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And now it's Christian Vasquez. And that drops in for a strike. The Twins down by a run here in the second game of the series. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th. Manuel Margot up to the plate. Prescott back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Spencer Steer. And that's in for a strike. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Here comes the next pitch to Steer.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
That was a hard one.
The 0-2. Up the middle to first.
Down.
Got the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
On the ground, and that one handled. Now a jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, C.J. Prescott. And there's a
Foul ball for C.J.
And he deals. And that one pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still 0-2.
So C.J. trying here.
Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped.
Foul again.
And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. She'll see another.
Making C.J. earn this one, folks.
0-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone over the right field wall. Another homer. Their 72nd home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. She kept swinging and it paid
C.J.
off.
ties.
That was a battle, Boog, and she
Ties
just
the
kept
record
taking her
of
cuts.
72. The
Finally
next
squared
one.
one up.
The next one will make history.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender
And there
in
you
the
go.
American League.
Out.
Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. India takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
There we go. India.
That one back up
That's
the
another
middle.
knock
He
for
gets
C.J.
through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
So C.J. gives up another knock.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt her momentum all that much. You know, she's really been on top of her game, commanding her pitches all night long.
Goldie in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Caballero over to second.
Out of the inning. Look at that.
And that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, top 6. And now for the Twins, Dylan Cruz. She deals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Twins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. Zero
So
extra
CJ
base
is
hits
ready
in the
here
game,
with the
so
next pitch.
it's been
It's
tough
2-0.
for them to get anything going.
Next one.
Another one into the.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because
Strike
they put
one.
themselves there.
3-1 now the count.
The pitch.
Comes the changeup. Get him! Strike 2. The count is full.
Bounce to the right. Diaz. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the
DJ
out.
should have got over there for the.
Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
He did it anyway.
Right down the chute. Strike 1.
DJ is ready again. Taps it foul. 0-2. Can she strike him out here? Looking for first punch out of the game.
And down
Get him!
strikes.
Punched him out.
2 gone.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Foul tipped it.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. And that skips in the dirt.
2-2
The
to count
Rays
now.
leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And Vasquez is gone. And that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winder.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers.
Well, Josh Winder,
so
CJ 2 for 2 here.
Contact and the defense doing.
And CJ, that's it. That's it.
And forget it. It's out of here. And she's gone yard again. Her 73rd home
Ties the
run of the
record. I thought
season.
the record was
It's
72.
5-zip. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
I thought the record was 72. I guess
Tons
it's
of loud
73. My bad.
contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And that ties the single-season home run record. Her next long ball will put her all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now she's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as she tries to take the...
All set for the start of the
Here
game.
we go.
Here's Manuel Margot.
Manuel
Prescott back to
Mongo
work.
or Margot.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Comes the changeup.
That's in there.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. She didn't right there.
Foul ball there. The pitch.
Here we go. 5-0. Rays.
That one down the line. Sneaks through. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back. Left.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Comes the next pitch. Fouls it off. 1-1. CJ is ready. There's the next
Next
pitch.
offer
Got him
is
with the
in
strike.
for a
1-2.
strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him.
And there's
This is where
another
they need to
knock.
get going.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. She's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that's in the dirt. Margot on second. Steer on at first with nobody out. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses.
He
It's
got
a
it.
strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball.
Here comes
the
the
other
boss
way,
challenge.
But that time,
Carlos
a little
Carrera.
anxious.
Now Correa up to hit.
Correa,
One
I'm
for
sorry.
2. Line to left. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in
So
to score.
CJ has scored a run.
Jonathan
They got
Indy
allowed
at
a
the
run to
plate.
score there.
Fought off foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch.
It's the pitch.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. And
Got him! Struck him out!
Damage control right there.
CJ does it.
1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. 7th inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
CJ still in here in the 8th inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. Series sizing it up. Makes the catch for the out.
every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play.
Strike one to count.
Farmer in the box again. Takes a strike.
Kyle Farmer 0 for 2.
That to right. Low, ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Christian Vasquez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Here comes CJ again. Got him to strike at that one. 0-2 to count. Can she punch him out here? Here comes that slider.
The wind and the pitch.
Comes the changeup.
Stays
That's
alive.
a foul again.
Chopped left side. Paredes fires over to first. And base is empty with 2 away.
CJ could make
CJ
history here.
Prescott now at the plate. Out
And
towards
she
right
did it.
center.
That's
That's
gone,
struck.
folks. Forget about it.
And
No,
that
it is
hits
not.
the
But
wall.
my gosh, I
Ball
thought
comes
that.
back to the
That
infield
sound off
quickly,
the bat
and she
told me
holds
that
it
was
first
gone,
with a
but it
2-out
was not.
single. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that's going to do it.
Lewis brings it in for the 3rd out. We're back. It's the top of the
And
9th.
CJ
And there's
comes
a new
out.
pitcher on the
Sean
mound.
Armstrong.
Sean Armstrong.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year.
CJ's
So
relieved in the 9th inning.
well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double
And
digits.
CJ
And
gets her
all of a
7th
sudden,
win of the
it's a
game, or of
challenge
the
within
season,
a
I should say.
challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that
See
this
it
team
there,
is
4
playing
for
at
4,
right now.
3 home
And
runs,
that's
a
one of those
single,
things.
3
You don't wanna
RBIs,
rock the
8
boat.
innings,
You don't
pitched,
want to disturb
5
things. Make
earned
sure the
runs.
clubhouse is giving you the
Excuse me,
same
5
good
hits.
food it's been giving you all
Allowed,
along. And
1
you keep
earned
this
run,
win streak going.
3 Ks. No base on balls, 8 for 8 for the series, 5 for 7 RBIs. CJ really on a tear. We're going to play this last game of the series here.
The final line score for our
Y'all are willing to stick around
for
for
the
it.
victorious Rays. 5 runs, 6 hits. No
CJ
errors,
could make
no
history on this one, folks.
CJ Prescott next to hit for the Rays.
designated hitter, CJ Prescott.
CJ could make history here, folks, with this swing of the bat.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any
Well,
vibration in your hands
42
whatsoever.
doubles
Such a good feeling.
on the
Solid
season.
swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock.
Batting fourth.
Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Adam Duvall next to hit for the Rays. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Brandon Lau.
First and second, 2 down. Lau at the plate. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Hard ground ball for a base
Bases are loaded here.
Runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
There we go now. Dalton Varsho.
And down on strikes.
Got him,
goes.
struck him out. That's the
Huge
closest strike.
strikeout there.
Now back, the designated hitter, C.J. Prescott.
That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
She was all over that fastball.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter,
2-1. 1 on.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. This one's got a chance. Up against the
Call the
wall,
cops. CJ
and
was
brings
robbed
it
on
in.
that one. Call the cops.
2 outs, runner at first. C.J. Prescott next to hit
4
for
to
the
1.
Rays. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch up against
Another
the wall.
one. Rob, call the cops.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can
And
win,
6-1.
silence that opposing crowd, it makes things
The
just
Rays
a
do
little
win the
bit
series
better, makes the road
6-1,
trip
folks.
just
And
a
we do
little
have
bit
to
shorter.
hold off one more game before CJ to make history. One more game, CJ will make history, I guarantee you. So in the next game, or the next series rather, will be against the Guardians. And CJ will finish out the series, on the mound. You see her ERA there, only 2.54, 56 strikeouts. Excuse me. And there you have it. CJ doing her thing, doing whatever she has to do to make history. Before we do go, folks, if you give me just a second. MLB record, you see it right there. CJ has the hit streak of 70. She got it right there with 70, the hit streak. She's 73 home runs. She's tied. She has an opportunity to make history in the next episode. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right hand corner screen. Come to the Wolfpack fam today. Snip and bottom of the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. You're not forgetting to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf.